Hi, I'm Davina from Pet Energy Therapy, and today I want to talk to you about the subject of puppies and go through my top 5 tips for puppies and introducing a new puppy into your life. So my number 1 tip would be, if you already have an established dog in your family, they're excellent to help train the puppies. So they already know you, they know your boundaries, they know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. Doesn't mean they don't push the boundaries, but they're already they're a known member of the family. And so you can ask them to help teach the puppies, because they can interact with the puppies in a way that we can't interact. So they can, run around and chase each other madly. They can go faster than we can, racing around the yard madly, chasing after balls and running after sticks and having, there's multiple sticks in the yard, and then there's one stick that's like everybody wants and they all cluster. And they can teach each other about social interaction the canine way, which is something we can't do. So they're absolutely invaluable asset to your introduction to the puppy into your new household. Tip number 2 is treats, the use of treats. Now, I know some people are big on treats and some people don't believe in using them. It's like anything, if they're used in moderation and you're not relying solely on treats to get the response you're requiring, I think treats are just, really, really good. There was a young dog we were working with who'd come to us, and she was very, very shy and didn't trust us. And when we put her food down, she didn't want to come near us. It's like, oh, I want the food, but no, I don't want to come near you. So I use treats to sort of start to establish that bond. And then from there, she wasn't very good with shaking hands either. And our guys have to work for their food. They have to shake hands, shake paws. So using the treats to teach her to shake paws away from the food. And then when it came food time, asking her to shake paws. And the only treat that was on offer then was her normal dinner and normal meal. And she just was really willing then to learn to shake paws. And also then what kicked in was learning from older established members. So she learnt from the male dog that we have. So we have 2 dogs in the family, Lou, a girl, and Dabrowski, a boy. And they shake hands quite differently. Lou is very delicate. She's very feminine. She puts her paw up quite delicately to shake your paw. Whereas Dabrowski is a little bit more energetic with how he shakes paws. He can be quite delicate as well. That mostly it's food, he's a bit excited, he's like, paw, paw. Particularly if, you're sort of a little bit slow with putting the food down. He's like, here's my paw, quick, hurry up, shake my paw, so we can get on to dinner. And this young dog started to copy the way he would shake hands, shake paws. So it wasn't just like the female dog, because she identified a little more with the male dog that we have. So and bonded a little bit more with him. So she started to shake paws, sort of mimicking him and his way. So following on from that, 2 points which are kind of similar but a little bit different: consistency and patience. So it's important that you have consistency, and because they're a puppy, that you have patience. So you need to work out what the boundaries are, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable in your family. So for instance, are they allowed on the lounge? Are they allowed in the house? Are they not allowed in the house? Are they allowed on the lounge? Are they not allowed on the lounge? Are they allowed on the beds? Are they not allowed on the beds? And then you need to be consistent about that. So if they're not allowed on the beds today, they're not allowed on the beds tomorrow. And being a puppy, they are going to continue to ask questions. That's their job. Can I get up on the bed? Is that okay today? No. Okay. 5 seconds later, can I get up on the bed now? No. Okay. 5 seconds later, can I get up on the bed now? puppy, you know. So you need to be able to be patient and go, no, no, no. So if they ask the question 100 times, can I do this? You need to be willing to answer 101 times, no, you can't. So you just need to be consistent and patient and just go, no. One of the tips that somebody once gave me for dealing with horses was they were saying that you have horses that think really, really fast, and I think horses that maybe think a little bit slower. So somebody that thinks quite fast, like for instance a puppy, because they're very much like, oh, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. You would want to be a little bit slower with them in your response. So you would go, no, and wait for them to process, because if you keep up at their speed, no, then it could be that you could overwhelm them because they're already kind of, already down the track thinking 5 steps ahead. So you just need to create that calm. And look, you're not always going to be calm at them. There's going to be those times where you come home late, you're tired, and it's particularly if you've been out at work all day and the puppy's been home alone, or maybe with other family members, and they want to play because they're excited to see you, and you've maybe had a bad day, a long day, frustrating day, whatever, and you're not in that zone. So in that time, it is going to be much harder to be sort of, no, that's not okay. You're not probably going to be able to find your zen. You're probably going to go, no, and be a bit more forceful about it. And that's okay. That's how it happens. You need to know what the tools are to deal with the situation, and you need to be able to be flexible to adapt them. So it's not exactly the same response every time. So sometimes, if they've been naughty, yes, you are going to yell at them. You're not going to go, dear, that's a shame that you did that. You're going to go naughty and then leave it alone and, keep going on. The other thing, the last thing, number 5 that I talk about is training. Now, training does not just refer to the canine member of the family. Training, from the way I see it, actually refers to everybody. So everybody needs to be on the same page. So if you have humans in the household, everyone needs to know what are the boundaries. Are the dogs, like I said before, are the dogs allowed on the bed? Everyone needs to be consistent about that. So it doesn't help the dogs if somebody goes, oh, well, yeah, you can be on the bed, but no, this person doesn't allow you on the bed. They can suss it out, but it is just easier if everyone, this is the rule of the household, no beds, but lounge is a fair game. That's pretty much in our household. We have a no bed policy, but lounges, and we have plenty of those around the place. We have dog lounges, we have human lounges. Lounges are fair game, so they can get up onto any of the lounges that we like, they like. And so everyone in the household knows that. Everyone in the household keeps to that, and that just makes it easier for them. So the training also, like I said, applies as much to the humans. The tips and tricks, like the things that, is this a time I need to be a little bit slower with the puppy because they're all excitable, and do I just need to be that a bit more calm and zen-like? Or is it a time where I can just, tell them a short, sharp no, and sort of be done with it. You don't want to labour the point because then you're going to lose them. So if, like we have given our guys a lecture about stuff, and you can sort of see them, they're like, yeah, whatever, we live in the moment, let's keep going. So you need to go, okay, that happened in the past, I made my point, let's continue on. And then if that behaviour happens again, then you just address it then, but just don't keep labouring it. The last thing I would say would be enjoy your puppy. Puppies are joy and fun on paws. They are delightful to watch as they run around, and they've this big doggy smile on their face, having just an absolute whale of a time. And you can just feel the joy when the puppies are running around and doing their puppy thing. So enjoy your puppy, and yes, there will be the chewed up shoes and chewed up newspaper or whatever. If your puppy does go for the shoes, just a quick thing, and they do it more than once, then that's obviously something, tell them no, but put your shoes up, whilst they're a puppy. There's no point putting something in the puppies where the puppy can access it and yelling at them for doing something naughty when that could have been avoided by you taking some steps. It's the same if you had a child. You wouldn't leave glass figurines and glass ornaments on the floor, particularly when they're crawling and they're a toddler. You'd put them up somewhere safe. Same with a puppy. So enjoy your puppies. And if you're needing any more tips and tricks on puppies and puppy training, come see us at thepetenergytherapy.com. Bye.